Hello everyone, my name is Colostomy Music, that is what you will know me as, and I am doing a playthrough of Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1. Now, multiple times I have tried to record this, I've tried to stream this, and each and every time there's always something wrong. And I even had a co-host at one point, but unfortunately, he's not with me at the moment, so I'm doing a post-commentary because I recorded this prior to me speaking right now. And I will let you watch this opening cinematic.
Hey, Spike, did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey,
Yeah,
wait
well,
up.
you better hurry up. I'll see you there.
Hey, Professor! Spike, Jake, over here. Watch out.
Spike, the time station!
No, no, run you two. It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
Yeah, so like I said, I've had many technical difficulties trying to record this Let's Play. One thing you
Spike,
might
can you
notice
hear
is
me?
the screen is
You
idly
must listen
cropped off.
carefully.
That's because
Something
for
awful
some
has
reason
happened.
when I
There's
was
been an accident.
trying to use Fraps, it recorded another capture card called OBS, which is really odd, but whatever. So a lot of experimentation, but I can assure you next time that will not be a problem. So, this game is a really cool game. I remember it from my childhood, had a lot of fun. Although, I will say, the only thing that's good about this game is the gameplay. Other than that, pretty much everything else about this game is dog shit. I mean, the story isn't well explored, the voice acting leaves much to be desired. And a lot of things actually don't make sense in the story. However, the gameplay is a lot of fun, and surprisingly, I was on a roll within this level. Or, not just this level, but this, recording. But I will say, the monkeys, or apes, or whatever, because this game can't really make up their mind as to what these creatures are. Primates, I guess we can call them. They're very elusive at times, which is what you can see right now. I'm struggling to get it, but I did manage to get it.
Yes!
So you collect a certain number of apes, and if you want, you can go back within the level and collect the rest of the apes that are within the level and get 100%. Also, you can collect these things called Spectre coins within the levels that will give you mini games you can play. You collect 10, you get the first, 20, you get the second, and 40, you get the final mini game. And it's they're really not that fun to play. Like, there's Ski Kids, there's this boxing one, and I forget what the last one is, but it's not really that important. Usually, I only play this game for its story-based gameplay. And here we got our first gadget. This allows you to shoot nets that capture monkey-ape primates underwater. The cool thing is that if you press R2 underwater, you swim a lot faster, like you can see right here. And obviously, if you hold down L3, you can go deeper into the water, so there's that. Alright, so we're moving on to the next level. So, I'm gonna stop talking about the game for a little while and get a little bit more personal. Last night, I went out drinking with a friend and got a little drunk. It's really no big deal, but I'm glad I'm not hungover. And funny story is, I have a friend named Zach who I've been co-hosting Let's Plays with on his channel, or playthroughs, or whatever the hell you want to call them. It's up to you. But I actually drunk dialed him the other day, or actually not the other day, last night. And what the hell happened? For some reason my capture card acted up during that game, but whatever. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to answer, but I'll go into more detail about that next time. So, once again, we're on a roll here. I don't know what it is, but like, the first time I tried this game out, or the first time I revisited it, I was a bit rusty on the controls, and it was a lot harder to catch the primates because of that. But I'm doing surprisingly well this time around. So I suppose this playthrough is going to be a breeze, and honestly I couldn't ask for much more, especially with a game I love to play. And this primate's really hard to get because he's on like an awkwardly high ledge. But I think there's like another one up ahead. Oh yeah, he's in the water. So I'm gonna go down there and get him. And the weird thing about these primates, I guess, is sometimes it almost seems like they're glitching out because like I will be right within their vicinity. I'll be right next to them, and their helmets won't turn yellow or red. They will stay blue, and they don't even notice me. Now, I don't know if that's because, like, I'm behind their backs, or if it's a glitch in the game, but I'm going with the latter on this one, because, you know, it's a PS1 game from 1997, so I can only imagine it's a little bit buggy. But either way, we just completed the second level, I believe. And we're moving on to the third, and if I'm correct, we're getting a new gadget. Let's see. Okay, no, I guess we're not getting a new gadget, but there is something about this level design that really irks me. The thing is, near the end of the level, you go into a cave that leads you to a volcanic area, and outside of the cave you can clearly see, it's like, you know, clear as day, tropical-like area, I believe. You're in a prehistoric time, whatever. But that doesn't really make much sense to me. Then again, I guess this game wasn't very well thought out as far as, you know, making sense, having consistency and whatnot. I mean, I always have questions like, where did the mind control helmet come from when Spectre got it? How did Jake get mind controlled? Fucking, what's the professor's name? Because they never disclose that. And, you know, just a lot to question, a lot of plot holes within the story. But again, this game's from like 1997, and back then it was kind of rare for a story to have put any thought in, or for anyone to have put thought into a story and made it a well thought out plot. You know, because I remember reading this. I believe it was an interview from, I don't know, but with John Carmack, who, or it might have been John Romero. Either way, it was the guy who worked on the Doom game. He said that story in a game is like story in a porn. It's expected to be there, but it's not important. And that was way back in like the 90s when Doom was like very new, so but like nowadays, story in a game is usually very important. Times have changed, whatever. I guess some people like simplicity, and I guess some people like complexity. No big deal. But, Jesus Christ, this ape is very elusive. But, there you go. We finally got him. Now we are moving on to the final part of the level, the one that makes no sense. You go into this cave, suddenly you're in a volcanic area. However, there is a primate you can catch here. He's on that dinosaur. I don't know what kind of dinosaur you'd call that, but I'm not gonna catch him. It's way too hard. This one's a lot easier. Yeah, see? He didn't even notice me, and I was right there. You would think his helmet would change colors from, like, yellow to red or something, but I guess not. Oh well, whatever. I caught him at least, so there's that. And that's the level right there. Now, if I'm correct, once again, we'll be getting a new gadget. And also, I think we get a cutscene with Spectre talking. And it's just very cringeworthy because, you know, the voice acting is just... It's like a 4Kids voice acting, and many of you know what that sounds like, so... Yes, anyway, this is the monkey radar. You're able to, you know, pick up, or you're able to sense monkeys from a mile away, and then you can press L2 to get information about individual monkeys, which to me seems, kind of pointless. I don't know why they put more thought into that than they did, you know, making a, well thought out, sense-making story with consistency and whatnot. But, whatever. They do what they do. See, like, I don't even know what that says. Dr. ZZZL, I don't know. If anything, it's probably just a bunch of scribble-scrabbles. I wouldn't be surprised. Whatever. Yeah, but, like, I mean, it's alright. I guess it's passable if you have, if you don't really have that well of a story, but at least give the professor a name. Either way, I'm gonna let you guys listen to this.
Apes will soon rule the world, just as it should have been from the beginning.
Spectre, what's going on here? What are you planning to do?
Spectre, oh yes. You're the monkey that performs at the amusement park.
What? He's that cute little monkey that everyone loves to come and see? But how?
Yes, that's right. I stumbled onto this incredible invention of yours, this Peak Point helmet, and it's given me remarkable knowledge and great powers. And now, I plan to rule the world, and I owe it to you, Professor.
Spectre, you must listen to me carefully. It's true that the Peak Point helmet will augment your intelligence to heightened levels when it's worn. However, it is still incomplete. It's never been tested and may be very dangerous to use. I insist that you bring the Peak Point helmet back to me immediately.
Bring it back? Are you kidding? I'm sorry, Professor, but it's too late. I've already made duplicate helmets for my new army of apes. There's no stopping us now. The future is mine! Don't try and trick me into giving this helmet back, Professor. I'm smarter than you. I even figured out how to use the time station. I've already sent my armies back in time to rewrite history. No longer will humans be the dominant species. I will rule this world. Don't bother trying to stop me.
Huh. Spike will find you. Just wait. You'll see. See. We're not gonna stand around and let you take over.
Spike? That little runt? He doesn't scare me. I've got a surprise for him.
Jake!
I've always wanted to go up against you. Now here's my chance. I'm gonna have a great time destroying you and showing you who's the real hero.
What's happening? What's wrong with you? Do you realize what you're saying? Do you know who you're talking to? Snap out of it. Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use. Somehow he's been brainwashed and he's being controlled by Spectre.
That's right, Professor. You're very perceptive. The boy you see here isn't the same anymore. He works for me now. I'm in control, and no one can stop me, especially not you. Well, I've got to go now, but I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
God, it's so terrible. Whatever. Alright, so this level is a pain in the ass because these fucking primates hide inside of these beehives, and these the bees come and charge at you. But you also got these fucking plants right here, which follow you wherever you go, and no matter what, almost always, you seem to get captured by them. It's like the most frustrating mechanic. It's almost impossible to escape these things, and you'd have to play it to know what I mean. They really suck. But I guess the game does compensate for it by putting two monkeys in a very close vicinity of each other. See, like in those two beehives that you just saw right there, there are primates inside of them. I keep calling them either monkeys, apes, or whatever, but like this game can't really fucking make its mind up, so I'm just gonna call them primates because, like I've said before, apes and monkeys are not the same animals. I don't know why that's such a common misconception, but whatever. Especially amongst these people. I feel like they should have gotten their facts straight before, you know, publishing this game. But again, like, nothing is well thought out in this game except for, like, the gameplay and the soundtrack, which is, you know, awesome. Unfortunately, during the recording of this Let's Play, I forgot that there was an ape close by, or a primate close by in this area, but I missed it, so, you know, unfortunately, it just prolongs the level, but it's no big deal. I'll still complete this level. Just gotta open up this gate right here, and as you can see, there is a primate on the other side. We are gonna catch him with ease. Look at this. Yeah, I was very lucky. I got it on the first try when that happened. I was pretty surprised. Like I said, these primates are very elusive, and they can be frustrating. So, you know, there's that. There's a Spectre coin right there. I'm not gonna collect it, obviously, but you know, if you did collect it, you just get closer to unlocking a mini game, which is pretty cool, I guess. So there are two apes around here. There's that one. Got him. Was very lucky that time. Almost got away. And then if you go on this log right here, this knocked over log, whatever, there's a monkey just swinging on some vines right there. You have to wait till he comes down to catch him, and you can even hit him with your sword and he'll come down, but either way I didn't really have to, he just came down on his own.
Yes!
And that is the end of the level right there, which, you know, that's awesome. So now we are going to move on to one final level before I end the recording here. Once again, the footage seems to be lagging. That's really annoying. Oh well, whatever. So here we are. Or, here we go, I guess. Dark Ruins, Mysterious Age, it says. There's a cool thing about this level. There are 4 primates in this level that are named after the main characters of South Park. Kyle, Cartman, Stan, and Kenny, and I'll show you some right here. So you've got Kyle right there, and I think that one right in front of me is I think it's Stan. Oh, we'll see. But, I think, like, at the time, South Park was brand new, and it was on the rage. Oh, no, that's not Stan, that's Mushi. But I think the one inside there is Stan. Or Kyle. Oh, wait, no, we already got Kyle. It's Stan, yeah. And then, Kenny's somewhere around there. But first I'm gonna catch Mushi. Anyway, so as I was saying, South Park was brand new at the time and on the rage. And I think, at the time, there was also a game in the making. If not, it had already been made. Yep. I think, yeah, it's Kenny. There's Kenny. That's cool. So yeah, it was cool that they put that little Easter egg in there. This level is a little bit of a bitch. It's easy to get lost. I managed to get lost during this footage. Like, I didn't realize that path you see up ahead is where the final monkey was gonna be, or the final primate. And I got lost within the level. Very unfortunate. But hey, at least there's a primate to catch right there. So, there's that. Although, once again, he's being very elusive. And then I have to deal with these fuckers, which are just the worst. Because when you hit them, they multiply, and then they do it once more. And they're just really frustrating. So, there's that. But hey, we're finally gonna catch him. I don't even know how I caught him. I wasn't really that close to him. Or at least not close enough to catch him, in my own opinion, but whatever. So that area is cleared, even though there was like another primate controlling those moving flaps, but we're not going to catch him. We are, however, going to catch Kenny right here. Gotcha. There they are. And I think I didn't check in the footage, but I think the final primate that I catch is Cartman. I'm not sure. I really don't like this area because if you go to the left, there's a primate you can catch. However, it controls a fan that blows you back, so it's really hard to get that one. However, this one's really easy to get. I'm literally just gonna wait for it to come. There we go. And I caught that one. Alright, so we got 2 more to go. And, yeah, see? There is a Spectre Coin there, however, but it's really hard to get. It's even harder to get the Spectre Coin than it is to catch that ape, I will say. Actually, no, the other way around. But, you understand what I mean. And there's that. I think... Okay, so that was, Stan, I believe. Or it might have been Kyle. And this is the part where I get kind of lost and wander around for a little while, hoping that I will, find the final primate. I did get a Spectre Coin, but I didn't really mean to. I just need to find a way to get out of that area. And this is not the right place to go. I can't really catch that monkey at the moment. I think I can once I get the upgrade that allows you to get some further height or further momentum when you jump. It's that little thing you spin around that looks like it kind of looks like a glowing double-sided spatula. But that's not what it is. And I was just here. Cool. Great. And for some reason well, yeah, because I thought like there was like another path here, but I realized it was just a dead end, so there's that. Come on. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I die here. Yeah, I think, okay, it's right past there. No, I just gotta keep, you know, checking every single vicinity of this entire level just to make sure. Oh, don't go there again. Okay, good. No, it's this way. Oh, am I really gonna go all the way around? No, good, okay. There we go. So that's the extra path, but this is where I die, and it's because of a really poorly timed jump. It's like right here. No, it's right there. Oh, it wasn't poorly timed, it was just poorly executed, I guess you could say. Either way, I'm back here now, but thankfully I know where to go this time. Come on. Shit. And once again, the footage is being weird. My god. Alright. There we go. So, finally gonna make it. Yep. And, cool. Alright. Let's go catch this final primate. I feel really weird calling it a primate, but this game can't even make up its mind whether they're apes or monkeys. Apparently, they think apes and monkeys are the same thing, but they're not. So, it's a very common... It seems like a common misconception. Like, you know, for some reason people associate them as the same because they're both primates, so, you know. I'll call them like baboons too or something, I don't know. Thankfully, at least it's not a common misconception for people to call them gorillas and monkeys, because they're definitely not the same. Either way, I finally caught it, and that will be all for today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.